polls were 5% more positive for the Conservative Party right now than they're showing, it would still be political Armageddon.
Losing my dad at the age of 4 has had a major effect on my identity. Due to him dying, we ended up moving to a different part of the country. It's meant I had a different upbringing to what I would have, met different friends, had a different education, and that's obviously made me a completely different person than what I possibly would have been had I grew up in Hertfordshire. Being the eldest in the family, a lot of the responsibilities that a dad would normally take on fell on my shoulders. Stuff like sort of mowing the lawn or fixing anything that breaks in the house. I remember like wiring light sockets, putting curtain rails up when we move house. And it gave me sort of a confidence that I was able to do these things that have really helped me into sort of an adulthood. I played rugby, and sort of not having a dad there on the sideline has definitely sort of affected my identity and who I am. It made that I sort of had to, teach myself, be very sort of confident and assured that what I could do is what I could do. I was able to do things on my own. And then growing up, I think I've sort of always aspired to be like my dad, sort of not knowing him very well because he died when I was young. But you get told stories, sort of like I knew he had a PhD, and sort of aspiring to that sort of higher education level to sort of be like him has definitely helped shape who I am and what I've always wanted to be able to achieve, because I knew he was able to. So you sort of want to be able to do what my dad was able to.
Losing my mum at a young age changed me because, without wanting to admit it, I think I'm very envious of a lot of people who still have those relationships with their mum and can still go out and do things together. And a little bit, when you grieve a person, you also grieve the experiences that you no longer get to share with them. I do, however, think that having such an amazing mum has shaped my identity as being a mum myself. I feel that all the lessons that she has shown, all the adversity she's gone through, how hard she fought to keep swimming, all of those experiences have made me want to show my children that. And I'm very thankful to have had such an amazing mum to help me hopefully become a mum just as good as she was.
After the death of my father, I certainly started to question my mortality. Started to look at my smoking, drinking and eating habits. Thought about my fitness more, about going to the gym, getting healthier. I also thought more about my time. My dad worked hard all his life. He was financially successful, but he didn't spend much time with us. And I feel like he missed out on a lot. So I've started to question what I'm doing with my career and the time I'm spending with my family. And I've started to look into changing my career so I can spend more time at home, more time with my wife and my children. Just making up for the things that he missed out on before it's too late for me to do so.
When I first thought about losing my mum and how it affected my identity, I was very apprehensive to answer or to even truly let myself think about it. Truthfully, I think that's largely because I don't know my identity anymore. I'm still learning and trying to understand who I am without my mum by my side. Although there are parts of me that are still very lost, there are identity traits I can rely on that were passed on to me by my mum. My resilience and ability to just keep swimming, as she would say, are thanks to her and watching her determination and strength despite all of life's challenges. I know I am my mother's daughter, and I am working to reshape my identity with the lessons and loves that she gave me, with the intention to make her proud, something that has always been there guiding me.